It's time to get real this Christmas and enjoy the things that matter. I'm Michaela Clark of declutteringU.com and I'm here to help you simplify your Christmas. Every episode, I'll be here to give you one quick, easy Christmas hack designed to help you simplify your holiday season and find the fun again. Let's go. And welcome to another episode of Hack the Holidays. Now, I don't know about you, but I think the most important thing that we can do during this silly time of year is to actually slow down. Things are so chaotic and we just miss what this moment's all about. And I think if we take a deep breath and slow down, then we'll have a much more calmer and enjoyable Christmas. So who better to speak to about how we do that is the host of the Slow Home podcast, Brooke McAlary. And I'm so excited to have her on the show today. I hope you enjoyed, Hackers. So, Brooke, tell me, what's your favourite Christmas tradition in your house?
Oh, this one takes me back to when I was probably like 18, 19, and I've just carried it on through to my family. But we go out to a Christmas tree farm. We cut down our own Christmas tree. We bring it home. We put on the Beach Boys, not even a Christmas album. We just put on the Beach Boys. I open a beer and we decorate the tree and like dance around the living room while we do it. And I've done that since my dad and I first did it when I was about 19, and it's just stuck. I have so much fun with my kids doing it now. And it's something I look forward to every year, as you know, silly as it seems.
I don't think anything to do with the Beach Boys could possibly be silly. But
no.
And where did the Beach Boys come from?
My dad has been a big Beach Boys fan since forever, and I think I just adopted that from a very young age. And we've been to Beach Boys concerts together and things like that. And I don't know, it's come to mean summer in our family, like Beach Boys music specifically. And I don't know, there's nothing more summery than cracking a beer and decorating the tree. And
so are you like a 1st of December for the tree kind of person? Like, is that when we know you're going to have a drink on the 1st of December with the tree, or just whenever you get time?
So the Christmas tree farm, I think, opens the first weekend of December, the first Saturday, and we're out there that day. We're super keen.
Well, I've never gone to a Christmas tree farm, so I might have to put that on my Christmas to-do list this year.
It's so much fun. I really enjoy it. I kind of feel like, Chevy Chase in, Christmas Vacation looking for the perfect tree.
Now, obviously, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm finding the last few years Christmas has been a bit tough, to be honest. I mean, I've got 3 young boys. They've got school things finishing up. We've, coordinating things with Santa. We're having parties, and I'm just finding the joy in Christmas is going a little bit. How are you finding that the last few years?
I did. When my kids were really, really little, I kind of felt I was overwhelmed just in general in life. And it's been the last couple of years that I've really focused on not letting it get to that point. And that's easier said than done because, as you say, you've got end of school concerts, you've got, presentations or dancing concerts and things like that all happen at the same time. And my son's birthday is also in December, so there's that as well. But I've tried to now that I know that, I'm trying to kind of forward plan to a point where so much is done before we even hit December that I get to enjoy the Christmas sort of season as much as possible. Sometimes some days are just busy and stressful and we need to be in 10 places. But generally I'm finding that I've rediscovered, I guess, the enjoyment of that season now.
Yeah, I know. It's such an important thing I think we always miss because, it goes so quick and all of a sudden Christmas is gone or your kids are older and it's like, oh, where did that day go? I didn't get to do this or that and I just lost in the moment. So, and I want it to be fun. I want to go Christmas shopping and have fun and all that. So I'm really on a mission this year to get it right. So what would be your hack, do you think, to help have a little bit less overwhelm this Christmas?
I find it the most helpful to just kind of commit to doing this at least once a day or whenever you think about it, but just stop and soak in whatever is happening right there and then. I think particularly as we're used to multitasking and being busy and doing 10 things at once and having long to-do lists and being, task and results oriented, we forget to stop and just enjoy the thing that we've been working towards. So I find, Christmas Day, for example, when my kids are opening their presents from Santa, I just sit there and soak it in and pay attention to their faces and what they say. And, we try and slow it down so they're opening one gift at a time and we all get to actually enjoy the moment. And I think that can apply to so many other times during the lead up to Christmas and on the day and kind of the whole holiday season, but just stop and soak it in. If you've got friends over, just stop worrying about making sure everyone's looked after with a drink and everything's going well and just enjoy it. Listen to what you can hear and smell what you can smell and feel what you can feel. Because what I find is that actually creates much more beautiful and richer memories as well that you can go back to later. Whereas what I've done for years is rush through and stress and not be present and get to the end of it and think, oh, it's over. So I think that tapping into what's actually going on is such a beautiful way to kind of slow down and enjoy it, even amidst the stress and the busyness.
Yeah, that's such a good tip. And I know that I've tried to do that, but you know what? I kind of forget. So I actually literally, and I don't know if you use this tip or have another way of helping people to remember to do it, but I literally put little pictures around my house. So
I think it's such a good idea.
Yeah, so I've got one on the mirror. I've got one in the shower because I don't know how many people, I'm one of those people that, have I washed my hair? Did I wash my hair? I'm too busy thinking about the next day. So I have all these little weird pictures around the house just to start that process of remembering to be present. And now it's coming much more naturally to me. So is that something you recommend for people just getting started, is somehow having, whether they're doing a particular action or literally having Postit notes around their house to remember?
Yeah, I think tying it to an action or a time is perfect, and even if this sounds crazy, but setting an alarm or, having an item on your to-do list almost that just reminds you to take that 30 seconds and pay attention, just pay deep, close attention. And I think if you can either set that alarm or have that tied to, for me, an example is whenever I go and do something as mundane as hang the clothes out, I make sure that I tie to that the intention of just stopping for a second and being, and I think if you can do that even in those busy times, even if it's while driving or even if it's while you're doing the washing up or, sitting down and talking to your kids over dinner or, just any time, trying to tap into being all there, I think is really helpful. The other thing that is super useful, and it doesn't seem like it would be helpful because social media gets such a bad rap, but if you use Instagram as a way of tapping into that moment every day, even if it's a tiny little thing of beauty or a funny little moment or, a hug or whatever it is. But perhaps use that as a way of documenting it as well and reminding you to kind of tap into it as well, because we're on our phones, we're connected. May as well use it as a way to deepen life and make it better rather than make us more distracted.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to try and do that a little bit more myself. Well, this show's all about quick, actionable stuff. So we're not going to keep you because I know you've got a lot of planning to go for Christmas and you need to get those Beach Boys tracks ready. So thanks so much for joining us, Brooke, and have a really Merry Christmas.
You too.
It's time to embrace a perfectly imperfect Christmas. Head over to declutteryou.com/Christmas hacks to grab a free copy of the Hack the Holidays Handbook to help you get organised, simplify, and actually enjoy your Christmas this year.